Get out those old records, those old phonograph records, the ones we used to play so long ago. What if they sound scratchy? The tunes really were catchy, and especially those that said I love you so. Get out those old
all the ones about
records, those old
all the ones about you,
records, the ones we
Kitten
used to play so long ago.
On the old wind-up Victrola, Barney Google was great.
The tunes
all the songs
really
about
catchy,
Kate,
the ones we used to play so long ago.
Well, I made a bit of a goofy mistake, viewers. I didn't film the actual store. Yeah, I know, right? 78quest is now ruined. But that's okay, we can make our own store. Welcome to Greg's 78 Emporium. Pretty good store, huh? Okay, in all seriousness, viewers. Let me tell you how I came about this box. Okay, well, me and my brother, we went over to a comic book / vinyl record store. He was in search of comics, I was in search of records. He got what he wanted, and I got what I wanted too, so win-win for everybody. There was, well, as I said, comic and vinyl record store. So they're not even supposed to be, well, they don't advertise 78s anywhere on their advertising or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure this box was all they had for 78s. I got it for $10, not terrible. I guess I could have really gone down to $5. I don't know how the negotiating in the United States works, where like maybe somehow they get the wrong idea or something. I don't know. I don't know how that negotiating works. But over here they allow you to do it, more or less. Anyways, this comic / vinyl record store was in a basement, and it was rows and rows of those trendy, well, not really trendy, every vinyl store has these, where they have the records in these, well, they're on, like, I don't know, they're in these kind of almost drawer-like things with, I don't know, they're exposed at the top. I don't know, you walk into any record store, I'm doing a really poor job explaining these. You walk into any record store anywhere, and they have those types of shelving where they have the records all on in their rack things, or whatever you want to call them. I know they have a name, but I don't know what they are. Anyway, oh yeah, and it takes up most of the floor space. So anyway, these shelving things, I don't know what to call them. They had more shelving underneath, except there was actual proper shelves, and they had it was like a vinyl graveyard, and in this case shellac graveyard too, as we're gonna see in a bit. It was a vinyl graveyard under the actual main attraction there. There were records, well, vinyl record LPs were stacked up on top of each other. There was a box of late 60s and 70s 45s. And they were all stacked, they were all thrown in a box, and there was just kind of stuff everywhere. You can navigate your way around it. It's also orderly, but the store is also orderly, but it's also disorganized in a way. At least those shelves are. And in those shelves, I ended up finding a few gems last time I was over there. I found the Inkspots Lost in a Dream, the uncommon Henry Scammell and Claude Logan records from the Cave Supper Club. We do have a cave here as well. The business still exists, but not in Vancouver, I don't think. So as you can already see, all sorts of unusual things come out of that store, and I don't know whose collection I was buying from. I don't know who owned those, but whoever had them, obviously, maybe they went to BC for a vacation or something. They slipped over there and then came back with a Henry Scammell / Claude Logan souvenir from the Cave Supper Club. Anyway, I'm getting completely off topic here. Okay, so I went back there today. Yes, it is open. Even with COVID, it wasn't open before, but now it is. The store is slightly, kind of starting to open up again. This basement comic / vinyl store was open. So let's see all the 78s that came out of that store, and hopefully more 78s come into that store, because these slipped through the cracks somehow. The owner there, I brought this box up to the counter. He didn't even know he had 78s. He thought I was trying to sell them. He thought I was trying to sell records to him, but after explaining there for a second, he's like, oh, okay. So anyway, he looked through the records briefly. He thought I was absolutely insane, probably. And he gave me $10, or well, I gave him $10 for them, which wasn't terrible for these. I probably, as I said, could have gone down to 5. So anyway, viewers, without the, we get the idea, we get our setting here. I mean, this would have been great to film. For whatever reason, I didn't pull my camera out. Or I guess not really a camera, it's a phone. I don't know why I didn't pull it out. Anyway, let's have a look at these 78s, shall we? As I said, the place was a total graveyard. Oh yeah, and I took the advice of Mark Ostmeyer. Ostmeyer? Is it Ostmeyer? Ostmeyer? It's spelled like Ostmeyer. He's going to comment down in the description, and I'll link his channel. Anyway, he said it always pays to buy in bulk. Yes, it does. I did know that before, but there's a good reminder from him. Now, okay, there's a sleeve here. Obviously, nothing special, but, well, I mean, it's nice to have 78 sleeves. Austin Casey here, if he's watching, he's going to hate this one. Oh, broken in 3 pieces. Oh, what a... I didn't see this last time I was at this store. Why did you grab this, Greg? Why would you show us this? I don't even know. I just threw it in the box, too. This might end up on the wall. Yeah, I know 3 people who are gonna be really angry. Yeah, I know. It's that kind of store, though. That's what kind of store it is. I mean, there's other sleeves and things crumpled down in the box. Let's just pull this other paraphernalia out here and see what's what. Completely ruined Columbia Graphenola sleeve. There's one of their cabinet models. Oh. Not too far distant from the one I have, except it's a tabletop. Yeah, I threw this in there too. I mean, you get to see sort of the 2 different Graphenolas. Those are nice cabinet models there. This is from the early 1900s, obviously. It's just, but it's a shame. Oh, you got advertising and stuff down here. I think I have this sleeve already, but it's a shame to see it in that state. Jeez Louise. Hey Greg, we got an old ruined Graphenola sleeve and freaking broken Inkspots record. That's great. Oh, and out of all the freaking records in that box, the Pee Wee King record, which I just threw in here, this survived better than this. Out of all the records in there, this one got broken and this one didn't. If I yell much louder, the neighbors are going to be able to hear me. I don't want to do that. Okay, how about that, viewers? That's much better, isn't it? Out of all the records that survived, the Pee Wee King RCA Bluebird somehow survived. Let's have a look at the condition here. This isn't even cracked. This is nice. I know I'm going to end up getting rid of this one. I'm probably not going to keep that. It's starting to turn into all my 78's UK lockdown sort through. That's what this is turning into here right away. Okay, next to the box. Oh, hold on. Next in the box. Okay, what do we got here? K. Kaiser. Okay, Columbia Red Label. I know about 8 people who'd already hate this. The sleeves not doing great. Let's check the, oh man, it's ripping as I'm pulling this out of here. Is this zoomed in? No, it's not. Okay, good. I mean, yeah. Nice Columbia Red Label for your trouble. Oh man, is that paint? Oh no, that's the shellac surface coming off a bit there. Oh, no, I didn't get a bunch of junk, viewers. It gets better as we go. Anyways, I like K. Kaiser, so, I grabbed that. I mean, I know everyone's still thinking about the broken Inkspots record. It had to be this one. It had to be. It couldn't be maybe or something else. It had to be the 1950s ones. I'm pretty sure this was a 50s song, wasn't it? Hello, viewers. I Get Blue When It Rains. I thought this was released in the 50s at some point. I know someone will correct me on that. Okay, next one in the box. Let's check her out. Glenn Gray and his Casalama Orchestra, Always. The record's in okay shape. Oh, I thought there was a chip there for a second. No, we're all good. This one's in nice shape. Not bad. You got smoke rings on the other side. I'm gonna put this in a sleeve, actually. Hang on, viewers. Oh, yeah, we can't. I'm mourning the loss over the If I Get Blue When It Rains. What a shame, hey? It always has to be the best records that get broken, and not Pee Wee King. It couldn't be Pee Wee King. It had to be the Inkspots. For those of you who like Pee Wee King, good on you. You'll love this record, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, next one. Teddy Powell and his orchestra. Teddy Powell? Powell? I think it's Powell. Jungle Boogie in a capital sleeve. I see 1 million people. I see 1 million records. Decent capital sleeve there. Let's see the condition of this one. Oh, we're not doing terrible here. All 1940s stuff so far, other than that Inkspots record, which it may or may not be 40s. It probably is. I better stop dwelling on that, or else everyone else except actually, you know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence. Everyone's going to click off. How about we leave it at that? Okay. What is this one? Andy Kirk and his Clouds of Joy. Julius Caesar. This must be interesting. Winnipeg. Ooh, there's an interesting stamp here. Winnipeg Coin Machine. 277 Donald Street. That's obviously a dealer. That's interesting, though. I like the dealer sleeves and whatnot. There's Julius Caesar again there. And You Set Me on Fire. Glenn Miller. I've Got a Gal in Kalamazoo. Nice. Pretty decent copy of this, too. At Last. Nice copy of that, too. Decent. We're not doing well. I mean, I know Glenn Miller is common for all you hardcore, whoever. I don't know. A very interesting vinyl. Oh, hello again, viewers. A very interesting vinyl RCA promotional whatever. I don't think this is It's more their classical music on vinyl. A vinyl 78. I bet the sound quality for this is absolutely incredible. As you can see, it's nice and shaky. Bend it to a degree. Don't bend it too much. Oh yeah, I didn't even read this. What is this on this side? I think isn't the Italian theme, that stereotypical Italian theme on here? Is it on the other side? The old Italian, whatever the heck it's called? Who in the heck knows? I'll probably I don't know if I'll upload that one or not, but we'll see. Ted Weems. Ted Weems with Juliana, I think. I hope so. On a Decca, here, a nice Decca sleeve that's been somewhat taped together. That's okay. And Heartaches, interestingly enough. I wonder if this might be a different version of Heartaches, because it's on Decca, and the one I uploaded was on RCA. Actually, I didn't think of that till just now. For some reason, I thought I'd be getting the same recording. But no, it probably is a different, well, what the heck is it? Different recording. Put that back in the Decca sleeve. Nice Decca records there. There's more crumpled up sleeves on the bottom. We'll leave those till last. Oh, here's more of that. Okay, what's next? Ooh, there's this one by Jimmy Lunsford here, and I've been hearing a lot about Jimmy Lunsford recently, especially Rhythm Is Our Business, which this isn't it. If this was Rhythm Is Our Business, I'd be a very happy camper, but no. So this is something else by Lunsford, and I'm willing to try anything by him out after hearing Rhythm Is Our Business. If you haven't heard Rhythm Is Our Business, I recommend hearing that. Someone really rammed that. Obviously, a record changer couldn't have done that all by itself. Of course, all the really quote-unquote good stuff is damaged beyond all use. Well, no, I mean, this isn't, but I don't know how the heck this even happens here. How did this not... I love it. You got these crazy little damages like that. How is this record not, broken in 8 pieces? Or 3? Yeah, I don't know how in the heck this happened. I know a record changer probably did not do that. Man, this would have a story to tell if it could talk. If this record was alive, it would most certainly have a story to tell on that one. Let's just put that back in the Decca sleeve. There we go. There you go, Jimmy Lunsford. At least this is still very playable, though. Just because those center holes damaged doesn't mean you can't use it. I really wanted to leave this behind, but I grabbed it anyway. This is one of those Aragon Canadian country post-50s, or no, post-war 50s recordings of country music, which we all just... Does anyone have this? Like, I don't like calling music bad because music's something that you know, it's all to an opinion. Or it's all, like, you know, it's all opinionated, but I don't like this country stuff from the 50s, so this is probably going to get passed on. I grabbed it out of the freaking record graveyard. Should start calling that place that, because, as I said, even the LPs didn't even get much slack. If they weren't up on that stand, then they were in trouble. A Bluebird, and the Angels Sing, FT, featuring Ziggy Elman and his orchestra. Victor, in a Victor's sleeve. I doubt that has any... Ooh, the orthophonic Victrola sleeve. I haven't seen this design before. This particular, like with this on the side, I've seen this sleeve, but not like that. Interesting. What's on the other side? What is this? I'm gonna try my best. Bubblechicky. Bubblechicky. Is that it? Bubblechicky. I hope so. By Ziggy Elman and his orchestra, again on both sides. Let's see if this one's got a nice crack in it. No, it doesn't. I'll give it a try. This might be the greatest record on the entire lot here. I don't know. Interesting. Bluebird. Is that American? No, it's not. But it's okay. That's interesting though. I haven't seen many blank. This one looks more basic than some of the other Bluebird records. An RCA Red Seal is up next. The House I Live In by Luritz. I don't really know that last name. Melchior? I have absolutely no idea. Viewers, you can correct me in the comments here. Well, looks like this has had a life here before, obviously. It says something there. Does that say Sally? I think that says Sally something or other Sally. I don't know what the heck it is. And because this is probably the same one as that Perry Como song, which I also have to upload. Nice sleeve, though. Let's see what condition we're in. I can't believe this didn't get, like, you know, like, why did it have to be the Inkspots and not this one? Oh, we are cracked. Okay, well, that's the end of that record, I guess. At least won't have to suffer through this one. Good thing I didn't pay $28, hey, for all these records. If you've been counting, I just quickly counted them up. I thought it was 28, but I could have somehow miscounted. I don't know, just kind of grabbing records. The next one, there's lots of plastic on the bottom of this box. I guess we'll go through that at the very end. I told Steve Porter about this one, but I ended up grabbing it. Like I told him, I don't know, a few months ago about this Odeon record. Roland would love this one, I think. He likes German. I think this is German. Roland VV. He just joined the GRC here recently. Roland VV. I kind of whatever number that is. Anyway, it's an Odeon from Germany. So let's just see what condition we're in case we're cracked or something. What about, is any German 78ers know anything about this one? Maybe this is a super rare. We'd all love that, wouldn't we? Super, you know, get that super rare record action going on. I've never seen Odeon like that before. So, you know, I threw it in the box. Saved anything to save it from the freaking record graveyard. Speaking of the record graveyard, Sir Hats, I hope you're watching still. They got something by the Teddy Bears with a chip out of it. Like, when I looked at this, I said, you have to be joking. Like, someone try and take a bite out of this one? I think this is doo-wop, I believe, which I like. I like doo-wop, but I don't get it on 78s because it's so freaking expensive. Of course, if you do, which I know Sir Hats does, he likes them. But, I don't know. I just, honestly, for the prices the doo-wop records are, I'd just rather just hear it on YouTube and not bother with this. But that's cool that I did find this, and there's a... I mean, this is still playable. It's not cracked. I don't mean to sound terrible, though. We're going to see what we get out of this one. I don't think I'll upload this. This is probably already on YouTube. So, Sir Hats, I hope you saw that. A nice Dove Did I even read it? Teddy Bears, Don't You Worry My Little Pet, and To Know Him Is to Love Him by the Teddy Bears. With a nice chip out of the side. Nice. Here's another unusual 50s label. This one's called Prawn, which is a vinyl-esque record. I don't know what the heck, what this even is. I've never seen this label in my life, so I just grabbed it. This one, unlike all the others, has no damage, which it obstructs the song or something like that. Take Me in Your Arms and Hold Me by Betty Harris. With the Enoch Light and Orchestra. With Enoch Light, is that Enoch Light? I don't know how the heck you say that last name. Enoch Light? I don't know. And this was just the Brigaders on this side, so hello again, viewers. So decent little, you know, decent, this was decent, I hope. I don't know. I hope it's some really, like, obscure doo-wop, up-tempo doo-wop rocker. That'd be nice. Because I like the up-tempo doo-wop stuff. And I do like the slow stuff as well. And we're trying to get, I don't even know why we're even bothering trying to get it back into the sleeve. But anyway. Yes, that record is half vinyl, half 78s. Well, it is somewhat 78-ish, I guess. The next one in the lot is by Western Records. Slowpoke. I know that song, and Let Old Mother Nature Have Her Way. Oh, we got two different labels going on here. I've just realized this might actually be mislabeled. I see they've each got different bands here. I'm not gonna bother reading them all out, but they're all different obscure country singers. Probably that this is potentially their only record in existence. And I just ripped that. Oh no, did I? Oh no, this was already, okay. Interesting, these micro-grooved, this is still made of shellac at this point. But that's interesting, that what we've found here. I don't know if I should put that back in that sleeve or not. I don't know, we'll just get her in there somehow. One label that doesn't come up very often is Mercury. This is Love Bug Itch by Tiny Hill and his orchestra. And Hot Rod Race. That sounds like a hit to me, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Decent Mercury, more vinyl-esque disc here. I don't know. This one's way lighter than some of the other ones. So I think this is a little bit vinyl encrusted. I don't know. How did that work later on? They started making 78s out of vinyl, and then there were a few vinyl crossover records or whatever. I don't know what the heck's what, but anyway, this one feels a lot lighter than some of the other ones. Let me just finagle that back into the sleeve. I know you can't see it. A completely blank sleeve, by the way. Oh boy, here's some more trash, something or other. I might as well just get rid of this. Thankfully, this was a blank sleeve. Nothing. Well, we lost. You know, it's a sleeve. You obviously want it, but I don't know. It's not that big of a loss. Something from MGM, the Frank Petty Trio, Pennies from Heaven. And what have we got on the other side? The Frank Petty Trio again, with Coquette, I think. I hope so. It's gonna sound like a goof here again. Another later 78 on MGM. I know Sir Hat's probably just turned the computer off right now. I don't think there's any more unusual 50s stuff, but you can continue watching anyway. I need that ad revenue. Oh, that was too hard. That was not the way to put a record down. Okay, we got Artie Shaw here. You're mine, you. Is that an exclamation mark? I don't know what the heck. Why there's oh, that might be an exclamation mark. I think it is. Anyways, Your Mind, Not Cracked, in Decent Shape. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles by Gordon Jenkins and Artie Shaw. Did it say Artie Shaw? Oh yeah, it's Artie, wait, what the heck? It's Artie Shaw and Gordon Jenkins on that side. And then it's Gordon Jenkins and Artie Shaw on the other side. That's funny. Anyways, that was, you know, nothing wrong with that right there. This next one, get ready, the 50s pop viewers, if there's any of you still here. Or if there's anyone even here at all. Joe Stafford's coming up next with Over the Rainbow and Walking My Baby Back Home. Capitals. There was a few Capital sleeves there earlier. Capitol doesn't come up much. I don't see many Capitol records for some reason. Maybe because everyone thinks they're like $8,000 a piece and just try and just grab them. I don't know what year this was. Probably from like 1951 or something. Probably something like that. Anyways, we're almost. I don't know how. Sorry, viewers. I thought I was filming the entire thing sideways there for a second, and then my phone crashed. So that's that. Anyways, next record on the list is the Waldorf Record Corporation with Indian Love Call, my favorite song by Slim Whitman of all time. Walking My Baby Back Home. I think this is from 1957 because they've got a Johnny Ray song on here. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Delicato. That's a really nice song, but I think I may or may not be saying the name wrong. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that right now. And then, of course, Trying, Take Me in Your Arms and Hold Me. Okay, I think this is from 1957. I don't know, viewers. This might be a total gem if it, I don't know, we'll see. I'll listen to it, but I'll see how good or not this one is. Not cracked, not anything. Completely blank sleeve also. And we'll just put that with the rest of the discs. Another one from the Waldorf Record Corporation. You Belong to Me. I Went to Your Wedding. And, oh yeah, they got different band names, by the way. And Meet Mr. Callahan on these things. So I'll probably be uploading these all as separate songs. Wish You Were Here by Loren Becker. High Noon by Artie Malvin with and then Jambalaya at the bottom there. So I think this is probably in the same condition as the other one. You can see the sleeves ripped, so you get an idea of what the condition is like for these. Oh, there's a whole bunch of plastic bags and stuff at the bottom of this bag. Nice, we got a bunch of complimentary stuff. Lonely Little Robin by June Tersey. And with Remo Biondi, with Remo Biondi and his orchestra. I don't know what the heck it is. I'll be sure to upload it though, with Sweet Violets on the other side. So yeah, as I said, I'll be sure to get all these out to you. Oh man, what I should do with this one here. This was a Peter Pan record with 2 chips out of it. At least this one was somewhat deserving of being, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. At least it wasn't like one of the other ones that broke. I'd rather have it be this one than one of the other ones. You know what I mean? Who's Afraid of the Big Bet with a bunch of tape all around. This record's had a hard life. Is this cracked? Nope. It's somewhat. It's half vinyl, half shellac here. I don't know, we might upload as much as I can get out of this one. Anyways, you get the idea. I think you get the idea. Well, I don't even know what the title of this song here actually is, because there's no... There's the freaking tapes all over the label, so I don't know what the heck's what. Ooh, and a yellow Western Records label. Crazy Heart, Mom and Dad, and with the Mom and Dad Waltz. Driftwood on River and Missing in Action. Ooh, this might be interesting. This particular one might be interesting, viewers. And I'll try and upload, you know, as much as we can get out of these records. And as for some of the Western ones, I don't know. We'll see if we put them up or not. Oh yeah, and like, since we're gonna directly rip off all my 78s UK here, feel free to put requests in the bottom there. If there's a song you want to hear, I'll be sure to upload one of them. So yeah, this is, oh man, Alabama Jubilee. Oh man, this one's in really poor shape too. As you can see, there's kind of crap all over. I'll wash these records and hopefully no one comments, oh, shellac records, no water. Don't put shellac records in water, people, because that's bad for them. Well, you know, just wash them off quick. A very screwed up Columbia sleeve. Nice. I like that sleeve, but it's a shame what happened to it. some bit of another sleeve, a bunch of plastic wrap. What else have we got in here? Oh, we got one more 78, I see. By Rudy Valley. This is obviously a re-release. What does this say? Niccolo and his Piccolo. And on the other side, I know you really can't see that, Sentimental Me is on the other side, so I'll be sure to upload this. How are we doing condition? Oh, we're not doing half bad. We are not doing half bad at all. I mean, this might not be a re-release, actually. I think this is maybe just a later song by him. I don't know how long he was doing 78s for, if he went up to the 40s or not. Anyways, we're going to get that in there. That is it for all the 78s viewers. That is everything. We got a bunch of plastic in here. Nice. Well, you almost saw the store name there for a second. A little cutout. Well, not quite. It's from that sleeve that was really screwed up. Another one of Columbia's Graffanolas. And some more plastic bags and other plastics. So you get the picture. I wonder how long that bag of records was sitting in that store for. That's a good question, viewers. I wonder, eh? I wonder why. Too bad we didn't find that on 78. That would have been worth something. And it would have been a good song to have. But, yeah, as for the poor song by the Teddy Bears, that one that had that ship, that Broken Inkspots record, and the one by Prawn Records, which I'm very interested to hear what that's all about. I think I'll look all these songs up and listen to them on YouTube and see what's on YouTube and what isn't. So anyways, viewers, we'll leave it at that for now, I think.